You don't need to write thousands of lines of code to build intelligent systems anymore. Visual, node-based workflows allow you to connect apps and automate complex tasks just by dragging and dropping blocks of logic. But before you can start connecting AI agents and running these workflows, you have to configure your foundational workspace correctly. In this guide, we are going to set up your free n8n account, map out the entire dashboard, prepare your canvas, and start building immediately. If you handle this initial setup the right way, you avoid the common friction points that block people when they try to deploy actual AI agents later on. First, open your search engine, type in n8n, and click through to their official website. Once you land on the homepage, look for the main Get Started button and click it to begin the registration process. You will see links to developer documentation along the way. Ignore those for now, so you don't get stuck reading technical specs you don't actually need yet. This graphic breaks down the trial limits you are working with. You have exactly 14 days on the clock and a strict cap of 1,000 free executions to test your workflows. Knowing exactly how much testing room you have means you can build your first project without running into a surprise paywall halfway through your work. Next, n8n presents a short questionnaire. This is a standard administrative step required to configure your initial environment. When it asks for the size of your company, select the option that says Only Me. This optimizes the interface specifically for a solo builder. Then you need to choose your professional field. For this setup, we'll select Marketing as our primary use case example. Here is the skills checklist. Make sure to check the boxes for configuring API authentication and writing JavaScript. Don't worry if you aren't a programmer. Checking these boxes simply ensures the engine has access to the full range of advanced nodes. You won't be forced to write any actual code. Finally, a welcome video pop-up will appear on your screen. Hit skip so we can get straight to the practical build. By answering these prompts specifically for a solo user, we strip away the dense enterprise features and set up a clean, highly focused engine. Now you are inside the main dashboard. Let's map out exactly where everything lives. This diagram outlines your interface. That glowing central area is the canvas, your empty workspace to deploy systems. Every action block placed here is a node. As you build, data moves strictly from left to right, traveling between nodes. Over on the left-hand navigation menu, you will find your personal and projects folders. This is where all your active workflows are safely stored. Right below that is the executions talk. Think of this as your diagnostic logbook. It records exactly which workflow succeeded and which ones failed so you can investigate errors. You also have the Credentials tab. This acts as a secure vault for your passwords and third-party API connections, ensuring your external data stays protected. Lastly, open your admin panel. Here, you can verify your 1,000 free executions and monitor the status indicator. As long as it shows green, your trial is active. Learning this layout right now prevents you from getting lost and wasting hours troubleshooting basic interface issues later. Staring at a completely empty canvas can be intimidating. If you aren't sure where to start, the template library is your immediate tactical solution. In your left side navigation menu, locate and click the dedicated Templates tab. From there, apply the marketing filter to narrow the list down to relevant, ready-to-deploy work. Scroll through until you spot a highly specific setup, like the template design to automatically summarize YouTube videos from their transcripts. This diagram illustrates why templates are so valuable. They show you exactly how an input block, a processing block, and an output block snap together to form a complete logical chain. By importing and reverse engineering these pre-built structures, you quickly absorb how nodes interact without having to build from scratch. You've successfully cleared the onboarding process. You now possess a clean, optimized n8n canvas ready for deployment. Your workspace is live, and your operational runway is set with 14 full days and 1,000 free executions to build and test. The immediate next step is dropping a trigger node onto the canvas. This serves as the starting mechanism that signals your AI model to begin processing data. Click the video on your screen to transition past this setup phase and begin constructing your first live workflow. Configuring this environment properly ensures you have the exact foundation required to master autonomous digital skills.